You have a lot of conflict in social situations, this might be why. Hi, I'm Day. I'm a social skills coach and I give advice on how to navigate social situations and avoid social awkwardness. But one of the reasons that people have trouble in social situations is that they have a lot of trouble going with the flow. And when you're someone that can't really go with the flow, you can come across as really high-strung, aggressive. You can tend to come across as someone that doesn't play well with others. So you want to avoid that. It's good to go with the flow, and I'm going to tell you how to do that. Now, first, I'm going to start off by explaining what going with the flow is not. Going with the flow does not mean that you become a people pleaser. It doesn't mean that you just go along with whatever a majority is saying, even when you know that it's like completely morally wrong. It doesn't mean that you become a mindless drone who doesn't have their own opinion. But a big part of having social ease is choosing your battles. Like in the scenario that this commenter described, like they said that they find their coworker to be a bit annoying and they don't know how to respond to their jokes. Okay, so in your mind, you want to differentiate between when someone is harming you and when someone is annoying you. If someone is harming you, then yeah, clap back, aggression is appropriate. If someone's just annoying you, let it go. As much as it sucks, people have the right to be annoying. And the thing about being annoying is there are some things most people find annoying, but a lot of it's subjective. They have the right to be themselves, and you have the right to not like it. If you find that someone is just annoying and not harmful, just make a mental note. Okay, all right, they're annoying. I'm going to limit my interactions with them. Just let them be and let them live. For your example, if you don't know how to respond to your coworkers' jokes, as long as the jokes aren't like stupid, bigoted bullshit like that, if it's just like something corny or whatever, then there's a couple ways you can handle it. You can give them a pity chuckle, like, oh, most people know that that means like you're being polite, but you didn't actually find it funny. If you don't want to give a pity chuckle, either because you just don't like the idea of fake laughing or you're not very good at it, which not everybody is, then you can just slowly transition into a goodbye. You know, after he does that, be like, oh, okay, something to the effect of, all right, well, I'm going to get going now. I got to finish this report, project. I got to make a call, you know, tailor it to whatever your job is. The point is, you can just politely disengage if you don't want to interact. The point is, everything does not need a response or protest. Other examples of going with the flow could be like, let's say, I don't know, you're with a group of people and you want sushi and majority of the group wants tacos. Putting up a fight for sushi would kind of be, it just create unnecessary conflict and tension, and you kind of look like that guy. Because in the long run, does it really matter where you go get food this one time? You have to let go of things that are inconsequential. Now, I know that this is easier said than done for a lot of people. A lot of people, high-strung behavior stems from anxiety. So here are a couple of workarounds that you can do. You can get out a notebook or a piece of paper and write down your values, your core values, things that actually matter to you. This could be stuff like, I will not tolerate bigoted behavior or comments made around me. Could be, I will politely leave the group if they start doing an activity that I don't believe in or that I don't do. Let's say you don't drink and then you don't want to be around people who are drinking. You'll just politely call it a night. Point is, get clear on what actually is important and what is worth arguing over. Most things are not. If you're in conversation and those scenarios aren't happening, then there's no need to have an argument or a disagreement about it. That's specifically for social situations, but in general, if you have anxiety, it's a good idea to make a list of the things you care about and what your values are. Once you have that on paper right in front of you, you'll be able to see that the vast majority of things are not worth stressing about. Honestly, the way life is, you're going to have stuff coming at you from all angles. You're going to have a bunch of stuff demanding your time and attention. You have to be selective about what gets that. Remind yourself that it's not the end of the world if things aren't happening exactly the way you want them. Follow for more or book a call for one-on-one coaching.